Hey everyone, Economic Ninja here. I hope you're doing well. Lumber prices are falling off of a cliff, and this is an excellent sign for what is to come in the real estate market. And for those of you that want to do a backyard project or a room addition, or even start to build your own home. Is that the right season? We'll get into that in a little bit. But check this out. This story is out of Business Insider. It's entitled, "Lumber Prices Have Plunged 24% as This Year's Home Builder Season Fails to Meet Expectations." Now, before we start the story, all around the country, home builders have ceased operations. There are all kinds of stories of builders having problems with their builds. They are not able to sell those homes. They are seeing the writing on the wall and they are abandoning them. As a matter of fact, I've already seen a couple of stories around the country where miraculously, or no, ironically, or what is the right word for it? Homes in the framing phase have caught fire. Somebody put out a story about that a little while ago. It's interesting that you're going to see, I believe, more and more of these accidental fires in structures that you don't even know how those fires actually rip through. Anyway, because builders are going to become more and more desperate. Just watch what happens. Now it says here, lumber prices are down 24% from their mid-March peak amid subdued home building activity. It says lumber prices have plunged this year as the peak home building season falls flat amid subdued demand. The essential home building commodity has seen futures prices plunge 24% from its mid-March peak to $473 per 1,000 board feet. The sharp decline is an about face from the start of the year when lumber brokers were excited about the 2024 prospects and for the commodity due to a U.S. housing market that is sorely in need of new homes. It's actually not. And it's funny, as fast as they go up, the prices, they come down. And this deflationary example of lumber collapsing is an excellent indicator of what is coming in the real estate market. Great quote. "We entered 2024 with optimism for the year to come with a housing deficit that needed to be filled. Commodity lumber and structural panel prices reset to a pre-COVID range, and a Fed that stopped raising interest rates with hopes of many cuts to come," Sherwood Lumber Senior Vice President Josh Goodman told Business Insider. Isn't it funny how Josh Goodman uses the word reset? We reset. Prices were super high. We've reset to normal. No, that's not what happened at all. Panic buying and panic speculation led to high prices, and then they fall off of a cliff because demand goes completely south. Now, there is an opposite snowball effect that is now happening to the downside. And the more and more this comes up in the media, the more desperate people are going to be to unload either the homes that are already built, or builders are going to start looking to unload excess inventory. And we know that's already happening to the point when I've reported here, big companies like D.R. Horton and others trying to offload homes at a 30% discount with no money needed up front. And they're trying to sell them in packages of 500 homes, but there's no buyers. The big buyers of yesteryear are gone. People need to understand this flip side. Now, that optimism in the lumber, it said it drove a buildup in lumber inventory at the start of the year, and that inventory is still getting worked through as home building season appears to not be as strong as it was expected to be, according to Goodman. U.S. housing starts and new building permits have been steadily falling this year, declining 4% and 6% in May, respectively. Home builders have been showing down the sun's coming up and you could see the shadows just going down on the Ninja right now. The sun will come out tomorrow. Anyway, my point being is it's actually a really neat analogy. It's a great analogy for economic cycles. People are so stuck in an up cycle, they think it's always going to go up. Then when it starts going down, you watch over the next couple of years as this thing continues to deteriorate, as people are selling homes, liquidating properties, losing things. They're going to feel like it's always going to go down. It absolutely blows my mind. So as the sun and the shadows going down, I'm watching the camera, it's throwing me off. It says here, home builders have been slowing down new construction projects because the sales of new homes have also been steadily declining this year as consumers grapple with lingering affordability issues. Added pressure on lumber prices is that the commodity is experiencing a period of oversupply. He says, this is Kyle Little, the COO of Sherwood Lumber, saying, what many did not recognize is that new demand has been declining faster than the sawmill production. Commodity forest products markets continue to be oversupplied. You know what's funny? Everyone on this channel understood the oversupply issue and the fact that lumber was going to completely collapse. Matter of fact, many of you, type 1 if you're one of them, started following this channel because of my videos on lumber, and I called the first time that the price of the commodity collapsed 2 Septembers ago, around that time, because other inflationary pressures took hold of the American consumer, and they stopped panic buying fence boards and 2x4s and things like that. Now you're seeing the absolute fallout of the it's bottoming, not bottoming in price right now. It's going to get a lot worse or a lot better. It's going to get a lot cheaper to build. But the whole real estate market, think about it. Are you ready for this? Most people don't even know how to get ready. That's why I did the Mortgage Master course. I'm going to throw an 80% off link down below. If you've never bought a home, or you've only owned a single home, or you want to refinance your home, that course is going to show you how to save thousands of dollars in fees, if not tens of thousands of dollars in this next cycle for the next mortgage you go out and get. I think it's a big deal. If you want it, go check it out below. And then I'm also working on the 2.0 investor series. I want to save people thousands, and I want to make sure that you get into homes when the timing is right. And I'm telling you right now, places like Home Depot, you're going to start seeing lumber prices coming down more and more and more. Oversupply, oversupply, oversupply. But this isn't the time to strike. It's coming up soon. All right, with that being said, the Economic Ninja is out.